Hello, and it's ready before doing a brand new video. So today we are back, and it is a Wednesday. So you know what that means? Creator Rater. Let's go. So in today's Creator Rater, we're going to be doing another channel which I've previously spoken about, and a channel which I personally really enjoy. We're going to be talking about Callum's Corner. However, today I'm going to be leaving all biases out the window, and I'm going to be going completely on a first glance kind of thought view on it. So if you guys haven't previously watched Creator Rater, I recommend last week's one. Go have a watch of that before you watch this one, but I'll quickly give you a brief overview of what happens basically. So on Creator Rater, we rate big channels, small channels, all sorts basically out of 50, out of 5 different categories, which I would say are probably the main 5 things on YouTube. Obviously there's more to it. I'm squishing it up into a little ball and having fun. So the first category is appeal. That's the thumbnails, the titles, the channel art, the profile picture, etc. And that's kind of what I think of it. How appealing is it to me? How does it draw me in? Secondly is consistency. How often do they upload? And do they have a schedule? You can upload not so often and still get high mark because you're doing it in a schedule, and vice versa. Quality. This is a bit more difficult. Basically, I'll watch their most viewed video, their most recent video, and also a random video kind of in between. We'll basically judge the whole quality of their channel off of those 3 videos, and if they're unlucky and have those 3 as their worst videos, then that's just how it works, basically. Then it's creativity. So how diverse is their channel? What different stuff are they doing on the channel? Do they have new ideas which have never been seen before? That's all very important on YouTube. Character. How appealing is their character? How does their actual presence draw you in? Now, sometimes I'll do a bonus thing, which will just be a random category, and overall this is out of 50, 10 points per category, and obviously bonus points. Last week we did Ian Moore, and this week we're going to be doing his rival, Callum's Corner. So let's jump straight into this. So I'm genuinely a big Callum's Corner fan. However, I can't lie when I tell you he's not a Mr. Beast, and I think that's fair. I feel like the people that enjoy Callum's Corner know that he doesn't have these crazy expensive shoots. He doesn't do all this crazy stuff. He is just Callum's Corner, and it's a lovely thing to watch. So in terms of appeal, this was a very hard one for me. I mean, off a basis, just randomly, the thumbnails aren't particularly appealing, and neither is the channel art or the profile picture, etc. However, it's when you read the titles, it's the I did a 48-hour water fast, and this is what happened. Slutty sneezing and serious stupidity. How can you not want to click on that video? The thumbnails, they're not hugely engaging, but for some reason they almost draw you in. It's very strange. His concept, his way of going about YouTube, I don't know if anyone else could really do it. It's very unique in the sense that he'll title a video Happy Skepmas, a Christmas victory. Now, I can't think of another YouTuber who could do this and make a genuinely good video out of it. It's quite impressive. Overall, he has his drawbacks with some of his thumbnails, but his profile picture is very recognizable. Cover art, I mean, it's funny, but I'm not a huge fan. But it's the titles that really draw you in, and therefore I'm gonna have to give it a 5. I feel like it's around a 4 or 5, but just because of some of these thumbnails, it'd be hard not to give it a 5. Next up is consistency. How often does he upload? Now, it kind of seems it's every week. That's fair. That's fair. It's not too much. Now, you have to remember that he does stream on Twitch practically every night. Although that's very impressive and they're really enjoyable streams, I'm only doing it off the channel itself, unfortunately. Again, he has a second channel, but we're not doing it off that. It was just mainly the main channel, and I have to respect that. However, it's not hugely regular, the videos. Again, he does them pretty much every week. Therefore, I think it's fairly reasonable just to give a 4. It's just below average, very just. It's not a bad schedule. It's not a bad consistency. It's just not huge. For example, that was what Ian Moore really scored in, because he uploads every day. He streams on his YouTube channel every day, and because of that, he got high score, and unfortunately, Callum's Corner does not upload daily or every other day, etc. But it works for him, so fair play. Quality, quality, quality. This is a big one. Again, very difficult, because if you just look plainly at like the camera quality, the camera angles, the editing, it's not great. It's just very entertaining, if I'm honest. Let's have a watch. For his most viewed video, we're going to be watching the classic, the one that everyone has seen. My head does not look like a sodding Tic Tac. A final warning. One of my favourite videos of all time.
Hey up, and welcome to Callum's Corner. Now, I've had to say this a few times now, but this is the final time that I will say this. Shut up about my head. It is normal. It is a nice head. It does not look like a sodding Tic Tac. I don't think you know who you're dealing with here. Look how tall I am. 6'5". Look at me, I'm like a beast. You don't want to be mocking me, I tell you. And Idiots, all of you, the people who are mocking me, you look like spasmoids. One of them looks like a jacket potato with glasses on his head, and I swear there's ginger people trying to mock me.
So clearly it's an acquired taste. I remember watching this when it first came out, and I thoroughly think it's a great video. I genuinely, it's still funny to this day, despite being uploaded over 4 years ago. It was around a time when he was blowing up, and it's banging, and I've got to respect it, honestly. Next up, we'll look at the most recent video, and this is, I did a 48-hour water fast, and this is what happened.
Hey yo, and welcome to Callum's Corner. Welcome to a return of the challenge videos. Yeah, the challenges are back. I'm excited about this. Well, I'm kind of excited and dreading it in equal measures. So, starting from tomorrow morning, I am going to attempt to water fast for the next 48 hours.
Now that intro itself doesn't really do justice. When you have a look and see kind of the editing, you see what he's doing, it's an enjoyable video. It's not mind-blowing, it's not blowing me away, but I thoroughly enjoyed the video. I'll obviously put all these videos in the description, but I enjoyed it and I'm sure you would too. Now for the random one, I saw the title and I felt like I couldn't not do it. When we were watching Prince Andrew Saw My Winkle. Thanks, Mum. When I say his title's bang, I'm not joking.
Hey, and welcome to Callum's Corner. I am shocked. I am absolutely shocked and disturbed by the information my mother has just told me. I need to get this off my chest, right? So, earlier this week, my mother, she stole, dirty little dog that she is, she stole my Belgian bun, right? Yep, I've been vlogging all week. You'll find out about it when I release it. But needless to say, since then, I've been very careful with my food. So this morning, usual routine. Down the bakery, get myself a cheese and bacon slice and also a bloody lovely Belgian bun, right? Back to the kitchen, back home, and I pop it on the side, and I make it very clear to her that that is my food. You do not touch that, woman, right? Anyway, she gives me this answer, right? She tells me I wouldn't dream of it in this weird little voice. She's been binge-watching The Crown, right? And she has started speaking like a member of the royal family. It's ridiculous, right? Number one, she's an elderly woman from Yorkshire. She's not a bloody member of the royal family. Number two, they're a bunch of dirty paedophiles, right? And I've been making that clear to her, trying to educate her on it, and she will not listen to it. She thinks they're smart smell of roses or something, right? It's propaganda, The Crown. Don't believe that the royal family don't like it. Oh, it made Charles look like he was a bit mean to Diana. Yeah, but what about all the rest that he did? What about the murder of Diana? It's propaganda on behalf of the royal family, right? And I'm pushing her, making this information clear to her about how filthy they all are. And you know what she says to me? Well, it didn't seem to bother you when you were a child. You were glad to show your little winkles to Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew? Are you kidding me? The sweatless little nonce monster king himself? What are you talking about, woman, right? So she explains, apparently, the first year we moved to the Isle of Wight, just after they got married, Andrew and Roddy Fergie, right? They came to the Isle of Wight. They were touring round in their car. And it came by a beach that we were on. And they told me, go and see the prince and princess. So I ran up the beach, apparently, to wave to them without my swimming trunks on, with my tiny little child penis on display, right? Prince Andrew has seen my tiny child winkle. What do you think he's done with that information?
I don't think that you can deny that although the quality of the editing's nowhere to be seen, it's not a hilarious video. It's not a very enjoyable video because it is. It is, and the funny thing is he is genuinely annoyed about this. Originally I was thinking of a 5, but after watching this video, it has to be a 6. Again, he hasn't got the editing quality, he hasn't got huge budgets and whatnot. But 6 is above average, and his videos are just funny. They're just cracking. In terms of creativity, Callum's Corner does fine. He goes out, he does challenges, he does reviews, he does Reddit videos, he does all kinds of things. It doesn't blow you away. I would probably just give him a 4. I think that's fair. I don't think he wants to go out and just make incredible new videos and diversify his content too much, because I don't think it'd suit him. But in the grand scheme, I'd give him a 4. I think that's fair. Finally, character. Now this is where I think he really shines. Like what we saw in the Prince Andrew video, I think his character is just the most appealing part of his channel, if I'm honest. To me, there's no doubt about it. Callum's Corner is an appealing man, whether that's for the right reasons or the wrong reasons. He's not offensive as such. He draws you in with his character, with his anger, with his intense videos, to be fair. And he has an audience to back that up, and he interacts with them, and it's great. Overall, I genuinely think he deserves a 7. At least, I think that's being harsh. Callum's Corner is an incredible character. Whether it's real or not, it doesn't matter. It's top notch. Now, of course, I always give bonus points, or take them away, as we saw last week. However, this week, we're going to be giving some bonus points. We're going to be giving some hero points. He gets 2 bonus points for just being a hero. I made my video on Callum's Corner in December. And since then, I found out about the Ian Moore, and the Callum's Corner commented on my video has blown up. It's just been a great January, basically. And this all started from making my video on Callum's Corner. And although he didn't really have much of a part to do with anything to do with my channel, I want to thank him anyway. Because, you know, he's a hero and he can have 2 bias points, basically. Overall, that leaves Callum's Corner on 30 points. Show up the graphic. Give us the graphic. As you can clearly see, this is not the graphic from last week, and that's because I thought it looked clapped and really annoying. So I'm a big fan of Spreadsheet, so here's your spreadsheet. Callum's Corner is currently in 1st place, and Ian Moore is in 2nd place. That is all we have time for today. I hope you enjoyed. I feel like some parts I was a bit harsh, but at the same time, I don't want to be biased because I do genuinely enjoy his channel. And overall, yeah, his fans are great. I've interacted with a lot of them, and they're loads of fun. And if you haven't already seen Callum's Corner, I'd recommend it. I think it's an acquired taste. However, if it is your taste, it's banging. The community behind it is just great. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you'd like to, please like and subscribe. I've been MadDP14. If you have anyone you want me to make a creator rater on, I'll happily do it because I'm open to advice. But yeah, see ya.
Life pass you by like a car on a freeway. These days keep a noose hanging in my breezeway. Gotta get the bread dough cheesecake. Bad with connection, no breezeway. Ice on my heart, nigga freeze way. Gotta go some way, what way? Under the weather like Subway. I'm done with the L's making dub plays. I'll see you in hell, nigga, someday. I seen all your souls and they're ugly.